Hey there, here are your top news stories from eWEEK. Today's topics include Qualcomm filing patent lawsuits against Apple seeking to ban iPhone sales in China, Intel's advances into quantum computing with the release of a 17-qubit chip, Equifax being hit by a malicious third-party JavaScript code security risk, and Facebook's new meal ordering feature. Qualcomm filed several patent lawsuits September 29th in China against Apple, demanding licensing fees for several mobile technologies that the chip producer claims are built into iPhones. Reported on October 13th by Bloomberg, the lawsuit asked China's courts to ban iPhone sales in China, alleging that Apple infringes 3 Qualcomm patents related to power management and the Force Touch touchscreen technologies used in the phones. This ban could have huge implications for Apple because most of the devices are manufactured in China, and a majority of Apple's revenue comes from the global sales of its iconic iPhones. Qualcomm spokeswoman Christine Trimble told Bloomberg that the company filed the lawsuits because Apple employs technologies invented by Qualcomm without paying for them. Intel has taken a big step in quantum computing with last week's introduction of a 17-qubit test chip that includes a unique design that will deliver a greater yield and performance than other offerings. Intel is working with Netherlands-based QTech as it looks to gain traction in a market that already includes the likes of IBM, Google, and Microsoft. The superconducting test chip, which is the size of a quarter in a package about the size of a $50, provides improved reliability, thermal performance, and reduced radio frequency interference between qubits. Also featured is a scalable interconnect design and packaging that scales to support quantum integrated circuits. According to QTech professor Leo DiCarlo, this work will allow us to uncover new insights in quantum computing that will shape the next stage of development. Yet another Equifax vulnerability has been found. However, this risk is not the result of a new breach at Equifax, but rather of third-party JavaScript code used for website performance tracking. The same issue also impacted Equifax's rival TransUnion. Equifax can confirm that its systems were not compromised, Equifax told eWEEK. In light of the company's recent data breach that exposed personally identifiable information on 145.5 million American consumers, the company was quick to determine the root cause of this exploitation. The issue involves a third-party vendor that Equifax uses to collect website performance data, and that vendor's code running on an Equifax website was serving malicious content, Equifax stated. While the vendor's code has been removed from the web page, it's unclear how long the infected code was present on the Equifax site or how many customers may have been impacted. Users can now order food using either Facebook's mobile app or website through partnerships with Grubhub, Delivery.com, DoorDash, ChowNow, Zuppler, Eat Street, Slice, and Olo. To use the new feature, users go to their Facebook homepage, then look at the left-hand column for Explore, where they can find the new Order Food area. On the Order Food page, users can click on the type of food they're seeking, which automatically brings up a list of local restaurants and takeout places from which they can place their order. We've been testing this since last year, and after responding to feedback and adding more partners, we're rolling out everywhere in the US on iOS, Android, and desktop, said Facebook Vice President Alex Himmel. People already go to Facebook to browse restaurants and decide where to eat or where to order food, so we're making that easier. Thanks for watching. Follow the links on this page to learn more about the stories mentioned in this broadcast, and check back every weekday for another daily tech briefing from eWEEK.com.